Okay, let's try to do a live trade here for us right now. I'm getting a little bit tired. It's getting kind of late already, but I entered a short position here, guys, and I entered it because it's simple. We're going down. It's very, very simple. I literally just entered it a while. Actually, I entered it a while ago, like at 28 or so. I've entered it for like 30 minutes ago, and now we're finally down ticking. We're finally down ticking, and the reason why I entered it was very simple, actually. Okay. It's because there's lacking 5 waves coming down, right? There's your first wave, there's your second wave, third wave, fourth wave, there's a 5th wave. Where's the 5th wave, right? So now we're gonna simply just take a look at here. We're gonna take a look at this. This is a 1-to-1 extension. This one's very likely to hit 7,500 ranges right there. Oh, no. I wanna go down lower, right? So I entered it as soon as it started like stalling around here. And because it started stalling, it was very logical that there was no way it was going to go up. Now we're just going to end up pushing it down. I actually want to go to bed. I'm extremely tired. So I figured I might as well just enter a quick trade, get a quick profit here, see if it bounces around this level right there. If it bounces right there, great. I'm okay. I'm already profitable, right? It's already ticking down to 7,000 ranges. Let's see if it ticks down to 7,500. We're just gonna test it, right? Let's see if it just goes straight down. So if you guys have been following me for a while now, you'll know that that's kind of where I've been calling the bottom, right? So now we notice how we're bouncing right here. Okay, maybe I should have set my stop loss right there at 7,700. We're bouncing a little bit right there. We're going way back up, if you guys have noticed there, right? But that's okay. I'm still very confident that this is going to be the bottom, or it's going down rather. Let's see how much further it goes down. There's excuse me, there's so much pressure to go down right now that I just cannot foresee this staying upwards, right? I'm gonna move my limit down a little bit. It's just getting driven down right now like a rock. They're just completely pushing it down. So if I go far out on my technical analysis here for you guys, you'll simply see that we're near the bottom before a slight bounce based on Elliot wave. I don't know about other analysis right now, but you know, we're likely to hit 7,500, maybe the higher or the lower 7,600 range right here, right? So let's just keep seeing how far this is gonna go. It's got a lot of pressure to go down right now, guys. Like, we're talking a lot of pressure right now. People are actually buying it up, which is surprising right now. But nevertheless, there's still one more wave coming down, as we can see. There's no way that this is the wave right here, because that's the ABC going up with the truncated one. Okay, so because that's the truncated one right there, we can easily deduce that there's one more wave coming down here. So let's just hang tight and see how this goes. Okay, so I have mine at, you know what, we'll just go in the weekend right here. Okay, we'll go for like, I don't know, $200 very quick profit right now. Let's see if someone actually tanks it. 7,700 is obviously a psychological round number. Because it is a psychological round number, we might get a little bit of resistance there. If we zoom all the way out, we see that, okay, we're at the bottom right here. Okay, we're at this specific resistance area. If you guys make note of right here, this specific price, all right? So now we're just about to break it, in my opinion. I'm going to move it down a little bit more now. Excuse me. So this low right there was 7,665. Let's set this at 7,665 as well. 7,665, just like that. Okay. Now, we can actually cross into this zone right here and bounce? Very unlikely, in my opinion, right? We're getting an intense amount of pressure to come down. Now I'm up about $200, or I don't know, yeah, about $280 right now. I think I'm up. It just hasn't reflected yet. See, we just see a lot of people wanting to drive down the price just based on the level 2. So if we look on level 2 right here, I had to Google what a death cross was because I was unsure. I thought it was the 100 and 150, but I found out that it was like the 100 and the 50. I haven't used it in a long time though, just like the golden cross, for example, right? So we're just going to keep looking at the level 2 right now. We see it really be driven down with intensity right now, guys. It's with really vicious intensity of it being driven down. 7,700 is going to try to hold for a little bit, but I really doubt it's going to hold in any way. 7,704. So for the people that don't know, this is the level 2 order book. The level 2 order book refers to the trade screen right here, okay? It refers to the trade screen, and it also refers to the bids and the ask, okay? Bids right here, the people who are wanting to buy. This is the ask side right here, right? So this is the ask side of people who are selling. Some of my limits are getting filled up right here, and there we go. There's your $243 profit. That was pretty easy, right, guys? So on today, I'm up about, I'm probably the most transparent person on YouTube, if you guys have noticed, right? I'm literally one of the most transparent people on YouTube in terms of being very honest and open with my profit, including live trades. I don't know a single other YouTuber that actually live streams their trades, right? Or where they talk openly about some of their profits. Now, I don't talk about all of my profits, right? Definitely, I don't talk about all of them because there's some big swing positions that I play that are over 6 figures that might not want to keep that too public, right? So the account that I play on for the actual public is only between $30,000 to $50,000, if you guys have noticed, right? I'm only playing between 3 to 5 Bitcoin, as you guys might have seen many times before. Now we're just on a downtrend, right? And the target is roughly, the target is, I'm going to tell you guys the target right here, okay? Target's roughly 7,000, I don't know, maybe right there, 7,600-ish. And now we're just going to take a look at some of the indicators to see where we could possibly bounce, okay? We could bounce very, 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 very soon, just based on all the RSIs and indicators, okay? There we go. We've now officially broken below the moving, we've broken below the previous support here at 7,665. And because we've broken it now, most likely we're going to hit a trend line down there, trend line support. So I'm kind of tempted to buy into a position, but I will wait very patiently until the 5th wave, right? Let's go into another position here. Let's start laddering our buys. Let's start off at 0.25 right here, okay? 0.4, we've officially broken it. I think we're going to get a slight bounce on there. Nothing really too extreme, but nevertheless, it could very well be a bounce. I'm at 0.499. Oh, I didn't mean to buy that much. Or that little, I mean. 101. Oops. Up 101. Sure, I'll buy that much. Let's go with 42 right here. Okay. So you guys might see me do a pretty decent live trade here. A lot of people are trying to buy it up right now, right? Some people are still selling right here. I'm in a pretty decent position. There's a big wall. If you guys have, do you guys see this hidden wall right there? There was a pretty decent wall there. I'm just gonna join the parade here. I'm in 0.6 Bitcoin position, right? Let's see if I can actually buy more right now. Okay, someone just actually sold it to me. That's really good. I'm in 0.85 right now. Let's see if I can buy some more. Just start laddering it because this was pretty much target, right? We have 5 waves. It's hard to disagree with that, right? Where this could very well be waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that, right? If that wasn't the actual wave count, then this is the wave count right here, where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's one more slight touch around the 7,600 range. So yeah, we're very much so near the bottom. Okay, let's just, I'm gonna tweet this in front of you guys as well because I want to be very transparent, and I want to, of course I've got Twitter's back, right? We're now going to be testing this trend line right here. Okay, we're going to be testing this trend line. We're going to see if it holds or not. It's just something around right here. Okay, testing possible target range is right around here, this region. Okay, that could be a very viable target range. So I'm gonna don't mind me, I'm just tweeting this right here. Possible target range. I gotta make sure that it could be a very viable target though. Let's go to actually, yeah, let's go to Fibonacci extension here. Okay, we're even trending lower than that now, if you guys have noticed. So a target range is, I'm actually way off. Okay, I'm thinking it could be 74.99 now, maybe I don't know exactly where, but seems the target range could be between 75 to 74.99 for now. Okay, that's a very likely target range. We might even get some wicks on the very lower end of it, but I don't really know, so I'm kind of nervous about tweeting this right now, right? A little bit nervous about it. So I'm in a 1.15 Bitcoin position right now. I would probably want to buy more. Let's buy, just keep buying a little tiny bit more around these barriers right here. Okay, anywhere between here, it could be the target range. I'd probably say around 7,600. Let's just keep it to 76 to 74.99. 7,500 to 7,600. Yeah, we're just gonna see. I'm actually just gonna write this right here because I don't want to scare Twitter, because a lot of people read my comments. Testing support trend line channel. I'm gonna do this all in front of you guys because I don't have time to do it individually because it's very busy, right? We broke the 7665 resistance, or support rather. Okay, so I'm just gonna tweet this in front of you guys as well. We broke 765 support, testing trend line support. So that's kind of how it is right now. I still have a lot of leeway, right? So I do believe now actually the target is going to be roughly around there actually. So I should probably tweet this, right? Seems targets between, target seems to be between, could be between 7,500 to 7,600. Short term, question mark. Yeah, that could be a very viable target. So I'm going to tweet this as well. Short-term target could be between 70... I apologize for doing this in front of you guys. 7,600. So yeah, sometimes I'm just a little bit too busy to be doing this, you know, so I try my best to multitask here, so I'm really sorry guys that you have to see me do this sometimes, alright? So I'm just hoping for a few more people to dump onto me. I want to get into at least a 3 Bitcoin position. At least 4 maybe? 4 would be better. But let's see if I can even get any orders filled. We have to make sure we understand that there's massive volume right here, okay? There's really heavy volume right here. And because there's heavy volume, that could imply that the market is starting to get very interested around these prices, right? And now I can't even get my orders filled, so I'm just going to buy 1 Bitcoin right here. Let's see if anyone will actually spike it downwards, right? That would be ideal if I could actually just get some filled. I think I was just too busy narrating and I just couldn't get any filled. Let's see if anyone will break this barrier right here, okay? I could have got some fill at the 70, much lower range, but that just didn't simply happen. So I'm going to lower this now because oh jeez, I didn't want to get that filled. Ooh, I didn't want to get that filled either. It was a little bit too premature, guys. So yeah, a little bit too premature. Notice how we just ended up dumping right away there, okay? So that big dump there right now. Let's see if we just shatter this trend line support, okay? Let's see if we're testing it right now and if we're gonna bounce off of it. I'm gonna set some a little bit lower at 7600 barrier right now, 0.1 or something like that. Just keep laddering my buys right here. Okay, I'm gonna go to 7610 here. Okay, there we go. We're pumping up a little bit now. Let's just go to 15. Let's go to 20. I want to make sure I average dollar cost average this very well here. This is accumulation phase for me right now. After this, there could be a very decent bounce, guys. Like, we're talking a whole bounce of the entire structure, and all the entire 5 waves could very well be completed right now before we get a decent uptrend, despite us having a death cross right now where the golden ratio, I added a white one in here. Okay, the white one is my 100 moving average. Okay, I added my white one right there, so that's a decent place to be looking. So I got mine 1710 filled. Now I'm in 2.7 Bitcoin position. Okay, so it's looking pretty decent right now. So I just tweeted here on Twitter, which I will be transparent with you guys as well and just show you it right here. We broke 76.65 resistance, right? Give me 7200. I'm just telling people that the target, short-term target, is between 75 to 76. I'm always very careful with my words, right? I'm not very definitive with it. I leave people to wonder where the bounces are, and people will write things like, why short-term, right? Because I don't want to be too careful about what I'm calling, right? Because I don't want to be wrong, first of all, and we have to make sure people are accountable for their own decisions, right? So I'm always extremely cautious of what I say to people. But if we see we see 5 waves now, right? Now we're starting to see 5 waves form right here. Okay, I personally see 5 waves. I don't know about you guys, but I see 5 waves form, right? I see 5 waves form like that. 3, 4, 5. I see 5 waves. You know, something like, hold on, I'm just seeing if this is 1, 2. This could be actually all of subwave, like this could be 1, that could be all of 2, right? So that's kind of scary to think about what this could actually be right now. But then we test it with fib and we say, okay, well, that's clearly not possible right there. So then we just easily say, all right, well, that's subwave 1, that's subwave 2, this is 3, that's 4, and this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just down over here. Okay, and let's actually go to a smaller time frame to see how this could be. See, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I actually count it very, very carefully, right? And I'm actually going to do a very detailed count here. If this was A, right, this was B, and that was C right up over here. So it does make entire sense that this count is now pretty much done, and we should get a slight uptrend from the whole structure. So this is where the bounce could likely happen. If the bounce is likely to happen here, then yeah, that would be quite fantastic, right? So this makes 5 wave structure right there with the double bottom. This makes a simple ABC going upwards like this. Okay, this makes simple A, B, and C. So now what this entire structure makes is all of subwaves 1. This could be 2, this could be 3, this could be 4, and that could be 5, something like that. So that could very well be done, the entire structure right here. And I'm actually going to just draw the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in blue in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just going in like that. And let's just draw this on a very big time frame so you guys have an idea of how this structure could possibly be. Okay, so I count 5 waves right now. I don't know about you guys, but I count 5 waves, right? Because I count 5 waves. Is this a possible count? We got to make sure that we just take a look at it here, and let's just wait and see if this is a possible count. We broke up to the 48 barrier already, right? Let's see if we're going to go lower than it. Okay, maybe one more small subwave down, I believe, right? One tiny subwave down. Let's see how far this actually goes. Let's see how far the rabbit hole goes right here. Like, these small little things matter when you're micromanaging your positions, okay? Very, very important, because we only see right now 3 waves, right? Do you guys see only 1, 2, 3, 4? Where's the 5th one, right? We don't know where the 5th one is right now, so there could be one more very small wave coming down. If we break above 7,700 right here and more volume starts to pick up right now, this could very well be the bottom, and we'll retrace the whole structure, guys. Like, you know, then we could be very well done the entire Elliot wave structure before we get some sort of uptrend, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that could be the 5th one right in there already. So this is looking very promising in my opinion. Okay, this is looking very, very promising that it could very well be the bottom. So if I'm right, I mean, if I'm right, I just caught myself literally the bottom of the entire thing right here. Okay, let's just see here for a moment. We're very close to the bottom here. Okay, very close to the bottom. Looks like there's not really that much liquidity. People are not wanting to sell anymore, so we might see a spike in the market soon, just based on our fib extension as well of coming down. Okay, we're pretty much nailing targets almost already. Okay, this one fails to hit this target right there of the 7,500 range, but we might not even get there. So yeah, so people are always wondering, like, why are you not more detailed? Well, guys, it's not my job to babysit you, okay? It's really not my job at all. And I honestly don't really care about giving too much detail. Like, I give as much detail as I like to and as much as I need to. It's not like I'm here to help you guys, understand that, but I'm also not here to babysit you guys to provide calls, right? I don't want to be seen as a call service in any way. So whatever information I provide is sometimes very limited. We're starting to see a gap up here, right? Starting to see a gap up, which is very indicative that it could very well be the bottom, but it could also be one more small subwave coming down as well. Okay, I don't really know right now. I'm kind of confused with my count. I see a lot of buyers rushing in here right now, and I don't want to take my profit. But keep in mind, I'm already $250 up from my previous trade, right? 250 up. And now everything that I'm playing with now is literally all just house money. So even if I lost a little bit this trade, it's really not a problem in my eyes, okay? But I believe it's going to be one more wave down to the 75 range, right? Or 75 range, and then we're going to get a massive spike in an uptrend. Because if we look at it right here, just briefly looking at it, like if I call that my wave 1, 2, and this was 3, that's 4, then there's a 5th wave somewhere to touch down here, right? It just seems to make a lot of sense to me. So let's just see if we're still going to get one more wave, or unless we're all done already and then we start the uptrend. But it's almost not indicative of an uptrend right now because their volume is actually dying off, right? So yeah, I'm down a tiny bit right now, but I'm okay with that. I'll probably end up buying more, honestly, around the 75 region. That's just going to be kind of my thing that I'm going to be doing. It doesn't mean that you guys should be doing the same thing if you're seeing someone else do it. It's just the way we can dollar cost our average, because I'm definitely expecting a bounce over here, okay? I can't see it just downtrending entirely to 7,200 anymore right now, just based on the 5 waves that I'm seeing. So we're just going to have to sit here and we're just going to have to wait to see if I can profit as well on the upside. So yeah, is this a possible count? That's always on my mind, right? This is a possible count. Let's go to a lower time frame though. We're seeing a lot of struggle right here, right? To go down. Major struggle to go down. So yeah, even if I want to close my position at 87, to be honest, okay? I want to close at 87 because I'm just tired. I more so did this just to make a video for you guys, and I got to do one more video update as well before I go to bed. One more for Bitcoin, because I like to keep people in the loop, okay? And because I like to keep people in the loop, I like to be thorough with what I do, guys. Very thorough. So if this is the actual count right here, we're done, guys. We're completely done. The downtrend for now. Right, for now, and then we get some major bounce. So let's see if this is a possible count. And I'm gonna tweet as well that if this is the original count right here, and it works out, then if this is a count, if this trend line support in the channel holds, we will target someone. Expect a major bounce. But before we can do that, we gotta check all the time frames, right? Like we gotta see if we're getting any type of bullish divergence at all, right? We're seeing a lot of sell-off volume right now, but are we gonna get a big wick? Let's go check the RSI and see how low it is right now as well, okay? It's not bad. I mean, it looks like it's double bottoming out. It's actually bullishly diverging, which is a very good sign, okay? We're getting a hammer at the bottom right here, right? We're getting a doji candle that's forming in about 9 minutes on a 15-minute chart, which is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Okay, we simply just cannot tick any higher. We got this. Oh wow, we actually got to 72. That's very impressive. That someone spiked up the market to 72 over there. I didn't even see it there. Yeah, let's just keep looking at this right now. So let's see if this trend line support holds. I don't want to tweet it, right? I'm very cautious with what I tweet, like I mentioned, right? But I'm just going to draw my trend line fib extension right here. Now, if we do hold, right, if we do end up bouncing off of here, guys, we could be trending up to, you know, if we bounce off above 7,500, we'll most likely end up trending to really nice numbers, to like at least $7,965. That's what we're gonna end up doing. So now decent numbers so far, okay? If we hold above $7,555, keep this in mind, right? If this trend line support holds and we bounce above 7,569, we will begin an impulse wave attempt with first target actually at 78.12, with one attempt with one first target 78.12. Second target would be 79.62. Okay, that's going to be pretty much what's going to happen. I'm going to actually write it right here with first target 79.62. Okay, I just want everybody to be very clear that we're all on the same page. Okay, with second target right here. Okay, second target if we break the first target, which is the trend line, which is the channel resistance, then we'll see second target 7,600. I always like to write a comma. I don't know why I didn't write it here this time. 7,962, something like that. Okay, if we hold above there, but I'm not going to tweet it yet because I want to be incredibly sure first of all, because the last thing I want to do is spike up the market or panic the market. But now we got to keep in mind that I'm just going to copy it just to be safe, right? ABC, ABC, you know, we have a truncated ABC up there. I'm just going to copy it to my clipboard just to get ready. Let's go to a very low time frame now, like a 3-minute chart, to see what's possibly happening. And it does honestly look like, guys, there's one more wave coming down here right now. So yeah, Sorry, I'm just checking my phone. I got a message here. Cool. I'm shopping for condos right now for fun because I'm bored. I feel like buying this beautiful condo that's like, and I'm actually doing it on May 23rd. It's on Friday. And yeah, it's got like 14 feet ceilings. It's like 1,800 square feet. It's got like 2 huge bathrooms that I really want to have. And it's a heritage building. It's like made out of brick. It's pretty much soundproof there. It's got its own balcony and its own terrace and a private, like a private terrace to go to. So it's I'm pretty excited to see it. It's got like exposed ducts and so on. Exposed ducts and like gigantic wooden beams and cement beams that rise to the ceiling. It's like 14 feet ceilings, right? So it's kind of old school style, but I kind of like those kind of buildings. It's like a loft, right? Huge loft, open space. So this person just texted me to confirm my appointment on next week with her on Friday. So I'm super excited about that. So if I took my profit at 72 there, I would have been another $100 up, right? So let's just see if this is gonna bounce first of all. This has been a long live stream now, right guys? How long has it been now? Or sorry, it's been a long live trade video already. I just block people like that. You know, TA is no more accurate than black or red or roulette wheel, right? I just block his ass. I honestly don't really care about people thinking that technical analysis is hocus pocus. That's kind of weird because I've made a little bit too much money then, I guess, right, in the market. Maybe I've just made too many zeros at the end of playing roulette. I just find people like that really ignorant. Keep in mind that technical analysis comes down to skill, okay? Not everybody's on the same skill level. If you are not on the same skill level as, you know, really good analysts out there, then maybe you haven't made enough money, but other people have. So why have other really good technical analysis killed it? Why do they kill in the market? Why do I kill it in the market, right? Why am I able to consistently make thousands of dollars a day when other people can't with the same amount of money? It just kind of pisses me off that people think that technical analysis is hocus pocus, right? It's more like they're just a bunch of noobs to me. That's the honest truth, right? They're just a bunch of amateurs. That's the best way to put it. They're a bunch of amateurs. And you know, why knock on TA just because you suck at it, right? That's kind of the truth. It's like, oh, okay, it's hocus pocus to me. I'm not really good at it, but I'm just gonna knock on it right now because yeah, I haven't had any good luck with it before. It's like, okay there, buddy, you just keep sucking at TA then, you know. But just because you suck at TA doesn't mean other people are gonna suck on TA. So I just love to ban people who are ignorant like that because I have no patience for it whatsoever. I will tell him Bitcoin Checker is the best app. Bitcoin Checker is a great app for Android. I use it on my phones. I use it on all my Android devices. It's fantastic. So I really do believe that 75, 70, around there's going to be a big bounce, guys. Like a big bounce. Let's just check the RSI on every time frame here, okay? 5 minutes reaching oversold, right? But, oh, fuck. So irritating when this shit does this. Now I'm going to lose every single thing on my chart. Great. You click on like here, you right click on here and then you basically lose the chart, you know? It's really irritating sometimes when you're playing on TradingView. There could be one more chart down, like one more wave down. Let's see how the 30-minute chart's doing now, okay? We're getting our final bearish divergence coming down, right? Look at that. It's looking decent if you look at it like that. This is bullish divergence, man. As long as we don't tick down a little bit more. This is annoying, right? I double click on here. Check that out. Oh, okay, now it works. Now it works. That's ridiculous. is this a possible support on the 30-minute chart right there? Nah, that's grasping on straws if anyone ever says that, okay? Still heading down, right? Still pressure to go down right now. There we go. There's the final wave going down. If I look at it on this time frame right here, easy, what we see here is a possible, no, not right there. I'm going to draw a little differently. Possible support range right here. So we're finding a lot of confluence to hit 7,600. Okay, there we go. There's the final possible wave coming down. Right there it is, right here. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty much nailing my target. Assuming that this right here is a small wave down, right? Let's see if this will actually hold right here, okay? 175 just got shattered there. $73.69. Ouch, that's painful. Down 200 bucks now, but I do expect the bounce, so I'm not really too worried right now. My stop loss will be about $7,400. Oh crap, I bought too many. I didn't want to do that. Let me just check one thing. I want to make sure that I can only play a very specific amount. I don't want to let myself play more. Okay, I'll let myself play up to 2 more Bitcoin and that's it. No more than that, guys. 64. On the lower end, if someone dumps, okay. 64 dump there. 65. This seems to be a very viable target right here. Okay, 75 to 7,600 so far. Did we break this resistance? Did we break it? Right? Was this channel even viable to begin with? That's something we've got to be asking, right? Was it a viable channel? I mean, were we just grasping on straws to begin with? Well, we gotta try to readjust it as best as we can, right? Was this one even a point of interest, or is it just completely broken? So I just kind of want to remove everything right now like that, because we seem like we're trending down. So the best way I'm going to try to draw this is like that, right? This looks like it's making a channel for the very 5th wave, the very last one. Like that, words. Okay, check that out, right? That's making a channel coming down. We're going to find some sort of support here, I believe so. Because now we have now officially made our one-to-one extension. Target hit right there at 75.59. That's our target, guys. So I'm going to buy 0.1 around there, 0.3, 60.61. Okay. This is a perfect one-to-one extension, guys. Wave 1, perfect one-to-one. Wave 3 is pretty much done in my opinion, okay? This is pretty much the bottom, guys. One-to-one extension hit. 1618 extension hit. Okay, guys, you guys understand what I'm saying? That this is literally the bottom right here, alright? From what I can see, it's the bottom. Okay, I'm in 3.4 Bitcoin position, whatever that is. 3.4 at 7623. I'm in a $25,000 position. This is the bounce. And I'm going to write on Twitter as well, one-to-one target hit. 1618 target hit. One-to-one target hit. 1618 hit. So I'll be darned if we don't actually bounce from here. Honestly, it's so likely that we're gonna bounce from here, guys. I'll tweet this as soon as I get a little bit more confirmation, because I'm not making any call right now. A possible bounce is very likely to happen here. But then again, I could be counting this wave wrong, right? This wave could be wave 1 right there, and then we just go 1, 2, 3, and then we go straight down to 7,600, right? There's 2 possible counts. If this is the first count, then this one's done, which I should probably write as well. Then I'll tweet it right now. If this is the count, we're done. Your risk, your reward. Actually, I don't want to write something like that. It's kind of douchey, you know. So that's one possible count, and then I'll show you guys the second possible count. Okay, what's my average price? 723. So I'm down a lot right now, actually. Okay, so if that's an actual count right now, then we're done. But if we're not done this count, then we're gonna get a massive extended type of correction that's gonna go down even lower. Like, we're talking really low, guys. Okay, which I really don't want to. Like, we're still in the trend line, right? We're still in the trend line here, so don't get me wrong, like, it's still looking decent here, right? But if that's not the count, then unfortunately the count is going to be very different. We'll be looking at, you know, wave 1, 2, 3, and then, you know, 4, and then we go all the way down to 7,200 range, right? So if we're not actually done the count, this is the previous one was the bearish count, right? So this could very well be a count as well, where we break out of the channel and we go all the way down to 72, 70, I don't know, like somewhere around these ranges, right? So this is now the bearish count. This is an alternate count right here, okay, just so you guys know. So yeah, so that's a bearish count, and then we break out of the channel. Channel breaks just like that. Sometimes people are like expecting me to tweet, you know, during these times, but we gotta understand that it's not my job to, you know, babysit people or to give people calls, right? I'm more so just playing it by ear and what I see, and just going from there, basically. Alternate count where we are finished and we trend to 7,250, 7 to under 7,500 range. So I'm just giving people some alternate scenarios and people can think for themselves, right? That's usually how it is. So yeah. So I just tweeted this right here. I just want to show you guys both of my counts, okay? So here we go. There's 2 counts. The first count is, if this is the count, we're almost done the downtrend and a bounce is likely, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Target 1-to-1 hit, target 1-6-1-8 hit. Now the other count is the alternate count where we aren't finished and we trend to 7,250, 7,000 to the 7,500 range, and the actual trend line ends up breaking. So that's kind of a scary count. I really hope that this is not the count. I don't really know which one's right. How are we gonna know which one's right? We're gonna know when the count is right when we break above a key structure, right? If we break above like these ranges, like if we go to 7,000 right now, okay, if we go to 7,000, like 7,630 range, then we'll have broken this specific previous swing low, or we'll call it swing high or whatever, and then we get support, and then it simply breaks out of it, and then it invalidates my count. Now, I don't know which one is which, to be quite honest, okay? So let's see if we can try to find anything more in here. I mean, oh, we can completely break out of it, right? So this is kind of nerve-wracking right now. We're just gonna have to wait here and chill. Literally, there's nothing we can do in this specific range right now. I bought a little bit too low, obviously, right? I should have taken my profit earlier because I did expect it to come down. I don't really know why I didn't buy it. Okay, I'll come back in a little bit and give you guys an update. See you in a little bit. Okay, so we're like finding a little bit of resistance right here. So I'm actually buying more Bitcoin. I'm in like in a 4.5 position, whatever that works out to, like 7,600, 4.5. So I'm in a $35,000 position now. Am I nervous? Not really. I used to play like back then. I used to play really big position sizes. I'm trying to get 4.5 Bitcoins. I think this is it right here. Really doubt anyone's gonna dump here now. I'm just gonna market execute it. All right, here we go. I'm in 4.5 Bitcoin position. Okay, my target is like slightly above the EMA. Honestly, I don't want to chance it. I honestly just want to go to 60, like 35 or something like that. It's pretty bad profit, right? Like really bad profit, but whatever. I will take that chance, okay? So I only kept, I think, 12K or something in my margin account here. I just wanted to bounce very, very slightly, get out of this position super duper fast, because it's making me a little bit uncomfortable, we can say, right? Not uncomfortable, but like I'm just tired, guys. I'm sorry if I'm cranky. I'm just super tired right now. So notice how I bought a lot more on the bottom. I made the right choice, right? I bought a lot more in the bottom, guys, like in the 561, 569, 571 range, and we're bouncing kind of nicely. If I didn't, I would have been stuck at a buy position way up here, right? I would have been stuck super high up there. So now I just almost want to break even because I believe, yeah, I just think that this is, I just want to get out of this trade because I want to go to bed. That's the truth as well. Making me a little bit nervous, I guess. I guess when I said earlier I wasn't too nervous, that I am. Because, I don't know, like, I gotta stay off of Twitter. Don't mind me, I'm stretching, I'm yawning. A lot of people are just super negative on Twitter. It's like, I don't even want to read any of their comments. I try to stay off Twitter during moments like this because I just trust myself, right? You gotta make sure that you trust yourself during times like this. And yeah, I look at the 1 minute chart. I like to look at play by play sometimes just to see how things are going. All right, let's see if we can get any signs of bullish divergence here. Okay, we just ticked up nicely, actually, if you guys saw that. Someone just spiked up the price there. Okay, we're about to finally get a tick over for the histogram, okay? Finally, we're gonna get a tick upwards like that, right? Do you guys see this bullish divergence that's slightly showing right there? We're finally about to get a histogram tick. We're only a few dollars away, guys, like from a pretty break-even kind of price right now. More than a break-even price. Keep in mind that I was $250 up in my last trade, right? So even if I sold it at $240 here, I'd be up $30 times 4.5. So it's another $150 I'd be up, actually. Right? That's a pretty good amount. So in this whole trade, I could be up $400 in the span of whatever this video took, 40-50 minutes or something, okay? So now we're going to try to break back up into the 7,600 region. There's not a lot of activity for price action except for on the 5 minute chart. I know it's really lame, guys. It's really lame. But we do get a nice series of tweezers right here, okay? that could easily and finally end up trending to a decent price, right? Because if we come down, we count this as 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this pretty much makes it target right here. So let's just see what everybody's playing now. Yeah, everybody thinks that, my chat group thinks that's pretty close to the end here, right? So Ethereum, let's just take a look at the longs right here to see how many people are loading up on the shorts. Yeah, shorts are all getting liquidated. Let's see the longs, right? Shorts are entirely liquidated. Check that out. They're starting to close their positions here. I gotta tweet this, right? Many shorts got liquidated recently, which is great. In the past, you know, how many hours today? Many shorts got liquidated. 2,000 BTC liquidated in the past. Actually, I don't even care about tweeting stuff like this. It doesn't matter much to me. Sometimes I care a lot about informing Twitter, but when Twitter annoys me, I just step away from it. I don't really care about helping people. That's the truth. I help out people when they're respectful, right? But when Twitter starts to feel demanding, when they think that I owe them something, I just step away. I'm like, okay, guys, you're welcome to make your own calls and stuff, you know? Like, not that I'm saying my calls are better than anybody's, but what I'm saying is that, like, when, like, a guy just tweeted, it's like, oh yeah, maybe if you posted 4 more charts and 4 more different counts, you will finally get it right. It's like, okay, when there's a lot of people saying things like that, it's like, I just step away. I'm like, I don't really care. So let's see if this spikes up, right? That's the goal. We just gotta be very patient, guys, like super patient, honestly. I'll be back when there's more of an update, okay? See you guys soon. Okay, here's where we're actually... Luna, wait 10 minutes. I'll take you outside. Okay, sweetie? Sorry, my dog's just wanting me to take her outside soon. So what we're seeing is, we're seeing it hammer here. We're seeing the price action just kind of hammer right around here, right? And we finally broke above it, which means we should get a decent, tiny little uptrend to at least slightly above here, where I want to honestly break even and call it a night, okay? I just wanted to push a little bit above here. There we go. We're getting some decent price action here. So finally, I'm above broke even. Let's see how much we can get profit wise. 734, 715. Oh, yeah. I just want to honestly call it a night. Massive spike. Yes. Yes, guys. I did it. Oh, that was hard. That was really hard to manage my position, man. There you guys have it. That's $375 profit in my live trade. Okay, I'm gonna do my Bitcoin technical analysis for you guys now, okay? $375 live trade here in 40 minutes. GG. See you.